go now to Susana Paula. She's a principal researcher at the Institute of Ecology and Biodiversity at the Universidad Austral de Chile. Susana, thanks very much for joining us on the program today. Tell us more about what caused these fires.
The authorities are still investigating the causes, but considering that natural fires are not very frequent in Chile, the human activity is the most probably cause of the initiation of these wildfires. We also know that there were different outbreaks in different positions or locations, so this is another reason to think that maybe the initiation of the fires was because the human activities.
Can you talk a little bit about the summer season in Chile at the moment? We know you're in an El Nino weather pattern. Does climate change or the conditions in which Chile is experiencing this summer contribute to these fires?
Oh yes, for sure. We are in a very long drought for more than 10 years. So the vegetation is very dry, but we are now in El Nino. That in the Central Chile means that we have some rains in the spring. So this small plants growth, the forbs and the grasses growth in the spring, and this kind of field is very flammable. So now in the days before the wildfire, we have very hot days, dry days, and very windy days. And these weather conditions with this very fine fuel that grows in the spring was the perfect recipe for the initiation of these wildfires and the spread.
From what I understand, a lot of people were visiting the town that was most affected for their summer holidays and so forth. Do we know any more about the conditions in which people found themselves, whether it was in death or trying to escape? Were people trapped in this specific area? Can you just talk about the circumstances and what the environment and town is like?
I don't have too much information about that, but what I know is that a lot of people try to move to other areas. The big city is Viña del Mar, and the big city was affected. But most of the houses that burned was houses around the big city, and this was the area more affected, and was very difficult to move from these areas, because it's not another place to go. All this area is surrounded by forest plantation, so the fire was everywhere.
We're just looking at pictures of the response efforts at the moment. Can you talk a little bit about what the government is doing to try and help those who've been affected and to try and recover the region?
What I know is that there are some places to host the people that has lost the houses. I know that there are some special places for the kids and young people that need to be more like free of this situation, this very hard situation. And now the point is to stop the fires and to look for the deaf people, and it's the emergency now is to stop the fires and host the people.
All right, thank you very much for your time, Susana Paula.